good morning. Good evening, guys. So I'm making chili for dinner, but I want to make some cornbread. So my family is a size of 5 and we like to eat. So therefore, this little tiny box right here says they will make between 3 and 8 muffins, depending on the size. So in order to make 8 muffins, they're going to be teeny tiny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double this recipe. The recipe calls for 1 package of corn muffin mix, 1 egg, and 1/3 milk. But because I'm doubling it, I need 2 of these, which I've put in the bowl already. I need 2 eggs, which I already put in there, and I need 2/3 cups of milk, which I already did. So you get your measuring cup, 1/3 measuring cup, because I use little duckies, and then you're gonna fill it up to the line and then dump it in twice. Or you could, if you wanted to, totally use a bigger measuring cup, and you're gonna measure it to 2/3, 2-3, because you need 2 1/3 cups. 2 1/3 cups is actually 2/3 of a cup because you have 2 parts of the 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plug up my mixer and I'm going to mix this up. Hush, Scamp. I'm gonna mix this up. It says to go ahead and whip it so that there is no more lumps. Go ahead and take a look inside of the mixer. So Miss Stephanie is using a stand mixer, but you can totally do this with a regular bowl and a hand mixer, or you could use a whisk, which looks something like this, but only is metal if you're using a plastic or a glass bowl. If you're using a bowl like glass, and you have to be careful, or you're doing it inside of a non-stick pan, make sure that you use one that's silicone so that you don't make a mess, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue to mix this up. I'm gonna get the spatula out. This is a spatula, silicone spatula. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop the mixer and I'm going to lift it up so that I can scrape the sides, because that's very important to make sure that you have no lumps inside of your cornbread mixture. And then once I'm done mixing this for a couple more seconds, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to pour it into my little cupcake pans over here, and I will go ahead and show you how I'm gonna do that. So this looks really good. Miss Stephanie used almond vanilla flavored milk, which is going to make my cornbread superty duperty sweet. It'll taste something like a cupcake. Be good, like a little dessert, but with some grit. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna put that in there, and then I need to find my ice cream scoop, which I have located, and I'm going to use my ice cream scoop when I go ahead and I fill these up. And the reason is because I want to make sure that they're uniform. Uniform meaning that each and every one of them has the exact same amount in it so that we don't have a mess. This will make sure that the cupcakes, or the muffins in this case, cook evenly. We don't have some that are super big, we don't have some that are super small, and that way we don't have any that are going to be raw in the center, because everything is being measured out and is the exact same. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to finish filling these up. Miss Stephanie's already preheated the oven to 400 degrees. It calls for us to cook this at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. And we're gonna fill these up 2/3 of the way, which Miss Stephanie is doing with this little ice cream scoop. And I will go ahead and I will post another video when they're done cooking. Happy cooking!